Let me tell you something your doctor might not have mentioned. A simple truth that could be the difference between feeling trapped in a chair and taking a pain-free walk in the park. If you are over 60 and struggling with that familiar, frightening coldness, cramping, or heaviness in your legs, you're likely facing a critical bottleneck in your circulatory system, a silent alarm bell ringing for your overall health, and what you choose to drink every single day is either quietly contributing to the plaque buildup, the stiffness in your arteries, and the sluggish, oxygen-deprived blood crawl your extremities, or it's actively fighting against it, dissolving the barriers, and opening the floodgates for a surge of life-giving circulation that can restore warmth, energy, and mobility faster than you might believe possible. Because the solution isn't always found in another prescription bottle with a long list of side effects, but potentially in a humble, powerful beverage you can prepare in your own kitchen, a specific blend of ingredients backed by emerging nutritional science that targets endothelial function, reduces arterial stiffness, and enhances nitric oxide production, the master molecule for vasodilation. And by the end of this video, I will reveal exactly what this drink is, the precise recipe, the scientific rationale behind each component, and how you should consume it for maximum fast-acting benefits to get the blood flowing powerfully to your legs and feet again. The reality of poor blood circulation in the legs after 60 is not just an inconvenience, it's a cellular emergency. Every cell in your muscles, your nerves, and your skin down there is screaming for oxygen and nutrients while simultaneously drowning in metabolic waste products like lactic acid because the delivery and removal system your bloodstream is compromised. This often starts with the endothelium, the delicate, single-cell thick lining of your blood vessels. Think of it as the Teflon coating of your circulatory system. When it's healthy, it's smooth and slippery, allowing blood to flow freely. But with age, factors like chronic inflammation, high blood sugar, oxidative stress from free radicals, and high blood pressure scratch and damage that lining. The body, in a misguided repair attempt, starts patching those scratches with cholesterol, primarily LDL cholesterol, which oxidizes and triggers an immune response. White blood cells arrive, burrow under the endothelium, and this whole process forms a fatty streak, the beginning of atherosclerosis. This plaque narrows the arteries, making them less flexible, a condition called arteriosclerosis. So they can't expand properly when your muscles demand more blood during activity. The result is ischemia, a lack of blood flow, leading to that classic calf pain during walking that goes away with rest, known as claudication. But it goes deeper. Your capillaries, the tiny microvessels, where oxygen actually jumps off the red blood cells to feed the tissues, can also become less responsive. This is often linked to reduced production of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the molecule your endothelial cells produce to signal the smooth muscle in vessel walls to relax. It's like the foreman shouting, "Open the gates wider." With age, nitric oxide production plummets. Less signal means less relaxation, means narrower vessels, means poorer flow. Furthermore, blood itself can become thicker, more viscous, especially if you're dehydrated. Platelets, the clotting cells, can become stickier, increasing the risk of a clot that can completely block an already narrow vessel, a medical catastrophe. And let's not forget the venous side of the equation, the return trip. The muscles in your legs act as a second heart, squeezing the veins to pump blood back up against gravity. Weak calf muscles from inactivity fail at this job. Faulty valves in the veins, which prevent backflow, can lead to blood pooling, causing swelling, varicose veins, and a heavy, aching feeling. So, the problem is multifaceted: narrowed, stiff arteries, dysfunctional capillaries, sticky blood, and inefficient return. Now, where does a drink come into all this complex pathophysiology? It intervenes at almost every single level. The right formulation can provide potent antioxidants to reduce the oxidative stress damaging the endothelium. It can provide precursors and cofactors that boost your body's own production of nitric oxide. It can have natural anti-inflammatory compounds to cool the inflammatory fire driving plaque formation. It can include ingredients that gently support the body's natural blood-thinning mechanisms, improving viscosity. And it can deliver key minerals that support proper muscle function for that crucial venous pump. This isn't about one magic bullet. It's about a synergistic concoction that addresses the root causes simultaneously, creating an internal environment where your circulatory system can repair, rejuvenate, and perform efficiently again. The goal is to move from a state of constant vascular crisis to one of fluid, effortless flow, where your legs feel light, warm, and powered, ready to move without fear of pain or collapse. The journey to that state begins with understanding that your blood vessels are living, responsive tissue, not inert pipes, and they respond dramatically to what you feed them. Every sip you take is either a step towards calcification and blockage or a step towards lubrication and dilation. So let's dismantle this life-changing drink, this vascular elixir ingredient by ingredient, and I'll explain the exact role each one plays in orchestrating the symphony of increased blood flow to your legs. The base, the carrier of all these powerful agents, must be pure, clean water. Dehydration is a primary and often overlooked cause of thick, slow-moving blood. When you're not adequately hydrated, your blood volume drops, and its consistency becomes more like syrup than water, forcing your heart to work harder to push it through, especially to the extremities. Starting with a liter of pure, filtered water ensures we're addressing this fundamental issue first. Now, for the star of the show, the #1 ingredient for direct nitric oxide boosting: raw, organic beetroot juice or powder. This is not an old wives' tale, it's robust science. Beets are exceptionally high in dietary nitrates. When you consume these nitrates, the bacteria in your mouth convert them to nitrites, which are then further converted in your stomach and bloodstream into nitric oxide. This is a dietary bypass for the declining internal enzyme pathways that produce nitric oxide in the elderly. Studies, like those published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, show that dietary nitrate from beetroot juice can lower blood pressure, improve endothelial function, and dramatically increase the time it takes for people with peripheral artery disease to experience claudication pain during walking. It effectively allows them to walk farther and longer with less pain. That's a direct, measurable impact on leg blood flow. Next, we add a powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant, powdered turmeric, specifically standardized for curcuminoids, with a critical addition, a pinch of black pepper. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, is a potent anti-inflammatory that tackles the chronic, low-grade inflammation damaging your arterial walls. However, it's poorly absorbed on its own. Piperine in black pepper enhances its bioavailability by up to 2,000%. By calming inflammation, curcumin helps stabilize existing plaque, making it less likely to rupture and cause a blockage, and protects the endothelium from further insult. The third key component is ginger. Ginger contains compounds like gingerols that act as natural vasodilators, helping to relax blood vessels. It also has mild antiplatelet properties, meaning it can help prevent the excessive clumping of blood cells that can lead to clots, improving overall blood fluidity without the risks associated with pharmaceutical blood thinners for some individuals. For the venous return and capillary health, we incorporate a flavonoid-rich component, unsweetened cranberry juice or extract. Flavonoids are plant compounds that strengthen capillaries and reduce their permeability, reducing swelling. They also have been shown to improve venous tone and blood flow. Furthermore, cranberry contains compounds that may help prevent platelets from sticking together. To support the muscle function of the second heart, your calves, we need magnesium. Adding a scoop of high-quality, bioavailable magnesium powder, like magnesium citrate or glycinate, is crucial. Magnesium is a natural muscle relaxant, but it's also essential for proper muscle contraction. It helps prevent painful Charlie horses and nocturnal leg cramps often associated with poor circulation, while also supporting the rhythmic contractions of your calf muscles that pump blood upward. Finally, for an extra antioxidant punch and to improve the insulin sensitivity that can damage blood vessels when out of balance, we add a tablespoon of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar and a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. The acetic acid apple cider vinegar has been linked to modest improvements in blood flow and blood sugar regulation. Lemon juice provides vitamin C, a key antioxidant for collagen production, which keeps blood vessels strong and resilient. Now, having the ingredients is one thing, but the preparation, timing, dosage, and consistency are what turn this from a theoretical idea into a fast-acting solution. Here is the exact protocol. You will need 1 liter of filtered water, 2 tablespoons of raw, organic beetroot powder, or 150 milliliters of fresh beetroot juice, 1 teaspoon of high curcumin, turmeric powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, 1 tablespoon of freshly grated ginger, or 1 teaspoon of ginger powder, 100 milliliters of unsweetened, pure cranberry juice, not cocktail, 1 scoop as per product directions, typically 200 to 300 mg elemental of magnesium powder, 1 tablespoon of raw apple cider vinegar with the mother, and the juice of half a lemon. Method: take a large jug, pour in the liter of water, add the beetroot powder and stir vigorously until fully dissolved. If using fresh juice, simply add it to the water. Next, add the turmeric powder and black pepper, stirring well. Grate the fresh ginger directly into the mixture. The finer the grate, the more infusion you'll get. If using powder, add it now. Pour in the cranberry juice. Then, add the magnesium powder, stirring until completely clear. Finally, add the apple cider vinegar and fresh lemon juice. Give it a final thorough stir. The taste will be earthy, tart, and pungent, a true health tonic. You can adjust the water level slightly to your taste, but do not add sugar, artificial sweeteners, or honey, as spiking your blood sugar works directly against our goal of reducing vascular inflammation. This recipe makes your daily supply. Now, for consumption, do not gulp this down all at once. The strategy is sipping. Divide this liter into 2 portions. Drink the first half in the morning, on an empty stomach, about 30 minutes before breakfast. This allows for optimal absorption of the nitrates and other compounds without competition from food. Sip it over the course of 30 to 60 minutes. Drink the second half in the late afternoon, around 3 or 4 p.m., again sipping slowly. Avoid drinking it too close to bedtime, as the energizing effects of improved blood flow and the potential need to urinate from the magnesium might disrupt sleep for some. Consistency is non-negotiable. This is not a one-off miracle in a glass. You are providing your body with the raw materials it needs daily to repair. Optimize a biological system that has been under siege for potentially decades. You should start noticing subtle changes within the first week, perhaps a slight reduction in that persistent cold feeling, a little less swelling in the ankles by evening, maybe a bit more stamina during a short walk. Significant, undeniable improvements in warmth, color, pain-free walking distance, and reduction in cramping typically become evident within 4 to 6 weeks of consistent daily use. It is a cumulative effect. Think of it as filling a nutrient bank account for your blood vessels. Every day you drink this, you make a deposit. Skipping days means making withdrawals. For those on blood pressure medication or blood thinners like warfarin, it is absolutely imperative to consult with your doctor before starting this regimen. The beetroot juice and ginger can potentiate the effects of these drugs, leading to blood pressure that is too low or blood that is too thin. Your doctor can help you monitor and adjust dosages safely. Also, be prepared for a harmless but sometimes surprising side effect. Your urine and stool may turn a pinkish or reddish hue. This is called beturia, caused by the betalain pigments in beets, and is completely normal for some people. It is a sign the compounds are actively processing in your system. However, this powerful drink, while a central catalyst, cannot work in a vacuum. It is the spearhead of a broader lifestyle offensive you must launch to reclaim the vascular health of your legs. Imagine the drink as the prime repair crew sent to fix the roads, but if you keep driving heavy, destructive trucks over them, the repairs will never hold. The first and most crucial cofactor is movement. Inactivity is the enemy of circulation. When you sit or stand still for long periods, blood pools in your legs. You must become a consistent, gentle mover. This doesn't mean running marathons. It means dedicated, daily walks. Start with what you can manage, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and gradually increase. The act of walking rhythmically contracts your calf muscles, squeezing the deep veins, and pumping blood back to your heart, strengthening the second heart itself. While walking, focus on a full heel-to-toe roll to engage the entire muscle. Additionally, perform simple ankle pump exercises hourly if you sit alone. Point your toes away, then pull them back toward your shin vigorously. Do this 10 to 15 times. This simple move is a mini pump for your blood. Next, manage your posture. Avoid crossing your legs for extended periods, as this pinches off vessels. When resting, elevate your legs above heart level when possible to use gravity to aid venous return. The second pillar is diet beyond the drink. You must commit to an anti-inflammatory, low-glycemic diet to reduce the systemic burden on your vessels. Dramatically reduce processed foods, refined sugars, and trans fats, the very substances that inflame and damage the endothelium. Increase your intake of leafy greens, more nitrates, fatty fish rich in omega-3s, which reduce inflammation and improve blood fluidity, berries, flavonoids, nuts, and seeds. You are creating an internal environment where repair is not just possible, but encouraged. The third pillar is hydration. The drink contributes 1 liter. You likely need another liter throughout the day from plain water and herbal teas. Your blood is mostly water. Keep it fluid. The fourth pillar is smoking cessation. If you smoke, you are directly introducing thousands of toxins that damage the endothelium, constrict blood vessels, and thicken your blood. No drink, no medication can fully counteract the catastrophic effects of smoking on circulation. Quitting is the single most powerful thing you can do. The fifth pillar is stress management. Chronic stress keeps your body in a fight or flight mode, releasing cortisol and adrenaline, which constrict peripheral blood vessels and raise blood pressure. Practices like deep, diaphragmatic breathing for 5 minutes several times a day can directly stimulate the vagus nerve, triggering the rest and digest response, dilating blood vessels and improving flow. Finally, consider contrast hydrotherapy, alternately running warm, not hot, cool water on your legs in the shower for a minute each, ending with cool. This causes vessels to dilate and constrict, exercising them and improving their tone. This comprehensive approach to drink as your daily internal medicine, combined with smart movement, clean eating, pure hydration, toxin avoidance, and stress reduction creates a powerful synergy. The drink amplifies the benefits of the lifestyle changes, and the lifestyle changes ensure the drink's compounds are used effectively in a body primed for healing, not fighting a daily onslaught of new damage. Let's address the reality check and your immediate path forward. You might be skeptical, and that's healthy. The promise of a simple drink fixing a complex issue sounds too good to be true, but the science behind each component is solid. This isn't magic, it's applied nutritional biochemistry. You are not waiting for a new drug, you are using food as targeted, functional medicine. The cost of these ingredients is a fraction of a copay for a specialist visit and has none of the side effects of many pharmaceuticals. The biggest investment is your commitment. The first change you will notice might not even be in your legs directly. It could be a general sense of increased energy, better sleep from the magnesium, or clearer thinking as improved circulation benefits your brain. But stay observant. Do your feet look a healthier pink rather than pale or bluish? Do your legs feel less like laid weights at the end of the day? Can you walk to the mailbox and back without that familiar tight clench in your calves? These are your milestones. Track them. Keep a simple journal. Now, a critical warning if you experience sudden, severe pain in one leg, especially with swelling, redness, and warmth, or a foot that becomes cold, pale, and numb, seek emergency medical attention immediately. These could be signs of a deep vein thrombosis or critical limb ischemia, which are medical emergencies. This protocol is for chronic, age-related circulatory decline, not acute blockages. So, what is your very first step? Do not try to do everything at once and become overwhelmed. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, starts tomorrow morning. Step 1. Go to your local health food store, a good supermarket, or an online retailer. Buy the ingredients: beetroot powder or fresh beets, turmeric, black pepper, ginger, unsweetened, cranberry juice, a quality magnesium powder, apple cider vinegar, and lemons. Step 2. Tomorrow morning, prepare the drink exactly as described. Commit to drinking it consistently, twice a day, for the next 30 days. Treat it as a non-negotiable appointment with your health. Step 3. Pair it with one lifestyle change. Perhaps it's a daily 10-minute walk. Perhaps it's drinking one extra glass of plain water. Perhaps it's doing ankle pumps every hour while watching TV. Just one. Master that. In week 2, add another. This is how lasting change is built, not through dramatic, unsustainable overhauls, but through consistent, small, smart choices that compound over time. Your vascular system did not decline in a month. It won't be fully restored in a month, but you can start the powerful, upward trend immediately. You have the power to change the internal terrain of your body. You are not doomed to a future of increasing pain, numbness, and immobility. The body has a remarkable, innate ability to heal when given the correct support. This drink and this protocol are that support system. The blood flowing to your legs carries life itself. It's time to ensure that flow is strong, unimpeded, and powerful. Now, I need you to do 3 things for me right now. First, if this information has given you hope and a concrete plan, hit the like button below it. Tell YouTube this video is valuable and helps others who need it find it in their recommendations. Second, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. Why? Because I create in-depth, original, research-based content like this every single week, tackling real health challenges faced by people over 60. And I don't want you to miss a single solution that could change your quality of life. The next video might be exactly what you need. Third, and most importantly, I want you to start a conversation. Comment below and tell me one of 2 things. Either tell me your biggest challenge with leg circulation or coldness that you hope this protocol will help. Or if you try this drink for 30 days, come back and share your results, the good, the bad, the surprising. Your experience could inspire and motivate someone else who is watching and feeling hopeless. Let's build a community of support and shared success. The link to a printable PDF of the recipe and protocol is in the description box below for your convenience. Your journey to warmer, stronger, more mobile legs starts with your next action. Don't just watch. Do. Click like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments that you're in. I'll be reading them and cheering you on every step of the way. Now go get those ingredients and take back your vitality. I'll see you in the next video.